Right, this is my walkthrough quickly of my level 4 in the Prison Break game for Daniel Lind. So let's just start the level, make this quick. Right, so starting the level, added in a camera zone here, like you mentioned, just so that the player can see through this wall even while sprinting. So I also added the dialogue, which you've definitely already seen before. I had an issue with this earlier, this dialogue, because when the pressure plate moved, for some reason the dialogue would come back up. Basically how this works is, it will always show up now, to show that it's still not turned on, but the second that this button is on, the text dialogue will just go into the ground and it won't be able to be used anymore. But it still works now. It works on a sequence so that if it's off, it just goes back to its place. Also, like looking at the camera zones here, it's really similar to one of the levels inside where you can see the box way at the top, kind of just showing you what your objective is. Right, one more thing I should probably mention actually. The elevator cannot be turned on with this switch. It just doesn't do anything because this pressure plate activates it, so it could now be turned on. That was because before I'd seen people in playtests like turn this on and then put the box on the button and the elevator would just go up without them. So that's been fixed now. You can kind of see the key up there. Well, not the key, sorry, just the collectible. Showing that the player needs to get to it, but it's not jumpable here, so they have to find another way to get there. There are two different ways that you can get there. I've seen you using the box to get up it, which I haven't seen anyone else do yet, but that was interesting. I also have a camera zone here so that the wall jumping just feels a lot more organic. Don't really know why when you come off a wall jump you just keep on sliding and if you don't jump, but because it's not in the zone anymore. But yeah, I put this one at an angle. It's the only object I think that is at an angle, just to kind of break up the space a little bit more and make it feel a little bit more realistic. So we use that to go up here, and coming back, following the cables, which we've all used to just like signify whenever a wall's able to be jumped on. A lot of people still couldn't really see it though. Well, the camera zone helped with that, and this sort of green light that shines down through all of it. So we'll go through here. This is the way that I would normally get the collectibles. I would fall through here onto this platform and grab it. But the way you use the box to get it I thought was really, really cool. Alright, back up again. Okay. Okay. I really wanted to add fall damage to this because I didn't really like the idea of just having spikes at the bottom here, because it wouldn't make any sense to have spikes at the bottom of a construction place, which would be dangerous. I wanted to have fall damage like here, so then they'd have to walk through the whole thing again. But I mean, it's quicker to show this anyways. And I remember you saying that it was difficult to do. But the elevator works really well now. I kind of like how when the player moves, the camera doesn't really move at all. If you do turn off the elevator while it's moving, it will just freeze it. I didn't have like a call button at the bottom either, just because I didn't think it'd be necessary, because I mean there's no way for it to go up without them now, and if they miss the collectible then that's fine, it's not mandatory, so they can just replay it again. I also added in this dialogue just to show that we are now at the warden's office. Also, all the pressure plates are now jumbled up, instead of it just being in a, like the first button messes with the first ring and then the last one messes with the last one. It's now completely mixed up. And that opens the warden's office, and there's a new walk behavior zone here, so you can only walk. And we turn this on. By turning this switch on to get to the cutscene, it actually freezes player movement. And we go through that. I remember you mentioned having enemies falling from the ceiling here, but I wasn't really a big fan of it when I tested it, because they would fall and then they would chase them during the cutscene. I could have it be delayed as well, but I feel like there's a pretty high chance of them getting attacked and then having to restart the entire level from the beginning, which would be pretty miserable. Right, anyways, that's the entire level finished, and I'm sure you'll be able to get through it by yourself, but I created this video just so that you could see that, me playing it. Right, thank you.